What's up, pals and gals of the YouTube world? It's your boy, the Wolfgamer25, and I would like to welcome you back. I would like to be the first to welcome you back to another riveting episode of Figure Friday. Oh, you know, that special time of the day, special time of the week, where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of any kinds, any short and sizes as well. Um, I do apologize, folks, because these past few minutes, I ain't gonna lie, I've been struggling with my internet right now. It's really, really hurting me. Right? I mean, I actually might have to go out there and look for some more or a better router or something because this is really killing me. And I do apologize to you folks because, as you know, I'm trying to keep this channel going. Because thanks to you guys, I want to make sure that you're all happy and with the content that I bring. Because as you know, if it ain't for you, if it wasn't for you guys, then I wouldn't be keeping this channel going. So I hope you can forgive me, please, from right here, from the bottom of right here. Please forgive me. But we're gonna try some more, folks, and hopefully, oh man, signal willing, this internet is gonna help me out and help me to get this episode in for tonight. But yes, for those of you guys who watched the first time, as you know, I know that I already introduced the first one, but I'm gonna reintroduce it. I'm gonna run it back, all the information. So please, if you haven't already, go get yourself something to eat. Grab yourself a snack or two if you want to, or even a drink also, because we have another exciting episode for you tonight. So please help yourself, and then I'll be right here waiting. And don't worry about me. Like I said, I've eaten, and I have something to drink right here, so don't worry about your boy. Oh my goodness. Sorry, pardon me. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Today was a rough day though. Really, work about killed me. Still stretching. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That feels better. And of course, I am also thankful and happy to show off this T-shirt because, as you know, it's rocking one of the best childhood shows to ever grace the silver screen. But ironically, that's actually what we're going to be talking about tonight. But it's not time just yet because I'm looking at the timer right there, and it ain't time yet. So, yeah, it gives me a chance to answer some messages. Hey, okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know who you are. Of course. You know I'm not going to do that, so please stop it. Okay. So as you can see, we've hit the 3-minute marker, so we're going to go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty of tonight. So as you will know, in my last episode, we revisited a childhood favorite television show of mine, which of course is what we're going to be talking about again tonight. However, we're going to be introducing 2 new Funkos into the Wolfpack family, and I do hope that you guys will help me introduce them with open arms, and open arms, open howls as well, because as you know, in the Wolfpack, a pack that howls together stays together. I'm a firm believer in that because the strongest pack is always the one that stays together. But yes, it's true. Um, as I said, we're going to be revisiting the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! The frolicking, as I'm happy to say, again, it's one of the main hobbies that I actually did get into when I was a lot younger. I had my own deck and everything. I won my fair share of battles. I did have my fair share of losses also, but it was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the fact that you're going one-on-one with other intense until I actually watched the show, and then I bought my first pack of cards, and then I was hooked. It was amazing, mainly due to the fact that there were so many famous cards out there that I saw, and so many that I wanted. I mean, there's still some that I do want. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't think that I'm gonna be able to get to them because some are extremely high price. I really think are worth it, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. Um, we're going to be introducing 2 of them that are hailing from the world of Yu-Gi-Oh, the game based off of Duel Monsters, and it's going to be another dual. It's going to be a dual-sided coin tonight, folks. So we're going to be introducing a hero and a villain at the same time. So I invite you to sit back and take a breath, kick your feet up, relax, and enjoy the show. because very exciting tonight. But before we do that, let me get a swig. Okay, so um, first up, we're going to be introducing the duelist, of course, on the villain side. He is a well-known character. He is one of the main antagonists from the Yu-Gi-Oh series. First appearance was in season one. I can't remember the episode, but I do know it was in season one. I remember the interaction though between the antagonist and the protagonist. It was very awesome. Um, this particular individual, he has an obsession when it comes to sort of cartoonistic or cartoon toon type dueling monsters, and of course he has the ruthless kind of duelisting style. However, he is a very sophisticated, very well mannered, and you know, a very, how can I put this? He's not nice, but he enjoys the finer things in life. I mean, such as like high class life, admiring art and things like that. But ladies and gentlemen, please, I'm happy to say he's also in possession of one of the more powerful items in his possession, and I'll get into it of what I'm speaking of, and we're going to talk about this character, give some history. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the president of Industrial Illusions and one of the creators, not the only, but one of the creators of the Dual Monsters game, Maximilian Pegasus. That's right, folks. The man with the killer left eye wink, as you will. And of course, uh, lover of tunes of all shapes, sizes, whether it be big, whether it be small, he'll still love them because they are his favorite. Because I know growing up as a child, he enjoyed them and now he wanted to share them with the world. Here he is, the man behind the left eye, Maximilian Pegasus. And as you can see, rocking those patented all white shoes there, and of course, nice button-down shirt in a red and white with gold buttons. Uh-oh. Oh, no, don't drop on me, Pegasus. Just relax. I know you want to take their souls, but not now. Please, not now. Not till after, okay? Maybe. I'm just kidding. And of course, as you can see, he is, I don't know if you can see it, but he's actually got a pair of cards. Yep, right there. He's a pair of cards in his hand. Of course, there's that Millennium Eye, the item I was telling you guys about. Um, but yes, as I said, I'm going to give you guys some history about this character here. And hopefully he'll chill right there and don't move. Don't look at me like that, please. My soul is mine, okay? Yeah. I kind of get the feeling that this viewer here, she has a thing for Maximilian Pegasus, but you know who you are, and yeah. But being that he is the president of his own company, um, he is very sophisticated and indeed a very intriguing character to me because not only does he own one of the mystical millennium items that are so popular in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! And so powerful, he has also an infinite array of cards at his disposal, mainly because him being the creator of the game, he also has cards that aren't even in like able to even in the marketplaces to be released to the public because they're so powerful, or even then he wants to keep them for himself. Why you gotta say? Oh, I don't know why I say it like that. I'm just pointing it out. Don't bite my head off. Dang. Now then, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Yes, it's true. He did come from humble beginnings. He had a very good life. You know, his folks loved him unconditionally. He was not necessarily spoiled, but he was given everything that he had asked for. But he also worked for everything that he earned. Um, in the beginning, he didn't really want to invent a card game, if you will. However, he did want to become an artist. And the only reason I say that is because he was an excellent painter. He loved to draw. I've seen some of the artwork that he had done from the series of Yu-Gi-Oh, and they were stupendous. They were beautiful. He specialized, though, in one in particular, mainly because it resembled one person that he had lost, and that was his wife. He painted a painting of her to basically help her in remembrance. However, there was one fateful day when over the years of obsession with art, he actually became obsessed with another part of the world, which of course is magical, mystical Egypt. And in turn, that actually led him into creating the game of Duel Monsters. And there was one fateful day when, in the marketplace, he was searching for items to take back home. He happened to come upon a certain curio stand, in which, of course, 7 mystical golden items. Now, the reason I say that is because those were the Millennium items, and one of the more just powerful weapons throughout the millennia. They date all the way back to the Pharaoh's days, the Pharaoh Atem, I believe it was. And the only reason they made them so powerful is because each millennium item had a sort of special gift, if you will. And his gift, how in particular, and even though he had it, he basically lost his left. He lost his left eye, but in turn, he gained this new ability and new look, if you will, to and to his persona. Now, his gift, however, allows him to read minds, to look into other souls, and even like the cool thing, the most powerful thing about his is that he can actually use his Millennium ability to trap the souls of the people he's looking into, if he wanted to, into the dueling cards themselves, calling them soul cards, which, of course, in the first season, Yugi's grandfather had fallen victim to it, and so did the Kaiba brothers. Now, I'm not going to spoil nothing. For those of you guys who haven't seen it, I do apologize for that little spoiler. Um, his particular card set, if you will, is based off of all tune cards. His most powerful cards being Toon World for one. I know that he does have the card itself sort of acts as it's a continuous type trap card or magic card that allows the user or the holder to basically hijack the opponent's monsters, turning them into tunes also. And I've seen it also in the series. He turned Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragon into the Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon. There was also the Toon Magna Ryu, and there was another one in particular. It was a tune itself before it was a regular monster, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, really. But yeah, moving on. Still, some fun facts about Mr. Pegasus here is the fact that not in the animated series, but however in the manga series, yes, that's true. I don't read manga, because to me it's just a big book of spoilers. But at the same time, I know there are certain shows that differ from the manga, and to me, I like that more because it throws you in for a loop, and you'll you'll see something that you've never seen done before, and like, whoa, just I feel like it's better watching the anime than the manga. And hey, I said that live, so I hope you guys know that. Um, but it's true. In the manga series, he was actually killed by the hands of Bakura. But who is Bakura, you ask? I really don't want to spoil nothing. However, the reason he killed him is because Bakura happened to come upon a Millennium item also. However, it unlocks a dark side within him, and in turn, that's what kills Pegasus. I do apologize about that, folks, because in the series, now that I think about it, uh, in a way, it actually leads up to that. But I don't want to spoil nothing. I invite you guys to watch it because it's amazing, really. And an interesting fact about the first time he dueled Kaiba in Duelist Kingdom, I believe it was, is the fact that he was actually cheating. Only reason I say that is because in the beginning I said him having an infinite array of cards and some that didn't even get released to the public is the fact that all of the tune cards they were basically since they were his own design they were basically overpowered, so they really couldn't be beaten. Then that's basically that gave him the edge because every duel he got into he would instantly win like that, because not only would his cards be overpowered, it's the fact that his Millennium Eye, it actually allows him to see the other user's cards. And I think that's one of the incredible traits about the Millennium Eye. It's the fact that so many things you can do with it, so many possibilities. But like I said, I apologize for the spoilers, folks. Hopefully you can forgive me. Let me get this wig. Oh boy. Um, the most interesting fact of all is the fact that in the Yu-Gi-Oh series and in the manga series, there's actually one female main character in there. Her name is Mai Valentine, And what's ironic is that he's actually the only person to ever. It is true that My Valentine brought down the mighty Pegasus here. Even with his infinite array of toon cards, I didn't get a chance to read too much into the story, but I do know that it's an epic battle, and I'm going to get the chance to. If I get a chance, I'll read into it and see what happens. Whew, man, that was a lot to talk about, even for Mr. Pegasus here. But yeah, I'll give you guys one last look at him, and then we'll move on to the next man, which of course being the hero, well, one of the heroes in particular. Yeah, now he's in full form. Oh yeah, and for some reason he had one fact also. He had a strange obsession with calling two of the main characters like Yugi. He always called them Yugi boy, and of course he did the same thing with Kaiba, Kaiba boy. You know, and I don't really see that because I guess it's just one of those evil antagonist type things. Trying to get into their heads. But hey, who's to say? I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. But yeah. Oh wait, I should probably put him over here. That way he can be there next to his box man. Okay. So next up, we are going to step onto the other side of the coin, and we're going to step onto the side of good when it comes to dueling. And even though this particular duelist doesn't really rely on so much skill, raw power, or even how can I put this? Even faith in the heart of the cards, he relies on something a whole lot more. Um, he relies on what we refer to as Lady Luck and having luck on his side. Now, it has helped him a lot in the battles, of course, that he's faced in the past. However, he did have his fair share of losses because he thought luck wasn't on his side. So, hey, what are you gonna do? Um, but being that he did have one key goal, is the fact that he wanted to be able to win in the first season, which of course he had a noble obligation because he had a mission. Is the fact that he wanted to win the prize money, which of course was the second place prize, to get an operation for his baby sister. And of course, I'm probably sure you probably guess where I'm going with this. And of course, when she needed it the most. Ladies and gentlemen, a big Wolfpack welcome to Joey Wheeler. That's right, folks. The bearer of the Red Eyes Black Dragon card. And of course, the man who believes in luck over winning, luck over skill. So that's right, folks. Joseph Joey Wheeler. Sorry. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, he looks awesome. But I'll let you guys see. Put the box there. There you go. There he is. Little Joseph Joey Wheeler. I don't really understand why Pegasus didn't call him, Joey boy, or anything like that. But as you can see, he's rocking almost a full hand of cards there because normally in the card game, it's a full hand is about 5 cards. But some history about this gentleman here. Although it's true, he did come out as one of the top top 10, top 5 or top 10 duelists. Number 3 to be exact, if I remember right. Pardon me. He did have quite the rough childhood growing up, since both of his parents had divorced. His father, of course, being a hard drinker, and he neglected him almost every day of his life. I don't know if he, ever beat him or his sister or anything like that, but he, even as a child, he still visited his little sister Serenity, and he always did his best to watch out for her, make sure she was protected when it was necessary. And since he went to the same school as the main protagonist, which of course being Yugi Moto, he ended up being he bullied him a lot, mainly because he felt, because he got into the game of Duel Monsters. He didn't really do so hot, and it's the fact that he saw the skill that Yugi had, and he felt jealous, threatened. So yeah, in turn, he ended up bullying poor Yugi. He even took a piece of his Millennium Puzzle, and that he was working so hard on, and he tossed it in the pool. And to me, that just, oh man, that screamed like it was a dick move, really. However, there was actually moments in time when there were times where it was a bigger bully than Joey, And there was times where little Yugi had stepped in to defend his friend, even though he was nothing but a bully to him. Because to me, that's what you call a true most trusted friend. Because over time, Joey had changed from the main protagonist's bully to one of his most trusted friends, along with being the one who likes to be able to save the day, to be one to, how can I put this, sort of be right there by his side when he needed it most, whether it be moral support or even when he was in the tag team duels. And he actually took it upon himself to jump into the pool, which of course he threw that piece to retrieve it just for him, so that he could complete Yugi's Millennium item, which of course is the Millennium Puzzle. I'm not going to say nothing else right there. I feel like I've said enough about Yugi because we're talking about Joey right now. Um, and since in doing so, he had seen the skill that Yugi had brought to the game of Duel Monsters, and he actually taught Joey in turn to be able to show that not all battles have to be won with straight power. You need to be able to sort of mix it up a little bit, add some skill, maybe some trap cards, magic cards, and in doing so, he was able to join him alongside a lot of his adventures, along with improving his skill and basically in doing so, that helped him to defeat a lot of heavy hitters in the manga series and the animated series as well. Such as Rex Raptor. I do know that there was one in the Battle City Finals. I believe his name was Bard. And even then, he defeated My Valentine, which of course is the one who brought down Pegasus. And I mean, to me, that screams good, because if you're willing to improve yourself, then you're going to go far. But yeah. And as I said in the beginning, he is in possession of one of the most notable and memorable. Instead of, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's a cool looking card. One more time, as you can see, rocking his patented blue uniform, tennis shoes, which of course they had in the series. That blonde hair of his, and of course 4 cards. Dang, is that the red eyes right there? Oh, sorry, trying to pull a Pegasus moment. But oh yeah, some fun facts about Mr. Wheeler here is the fact that the American voice actor who does Joey Wheeler's voice, he's actually made several appearances in other television shows as well, such as Pokemon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and even One Piece at a time. And of course, that being Wayne Grayson. Wayne Grayson. And when it came down to getting into Duelist Kingdom in the first series, um, there was a rumor going around, however, that if you were to become the top duelist of Duelist Kingdom, you would be given the title of King of Games. However, for Joey here, he didn't care about the title of King of Games. He went up there for one reason and one reason only, and that was to win the prize money so that he could get an operation for his sister Serenity, because she was losing her sight. And if he could just win that money, he could be able to give her the operation she needed so that she could see clear as day. And in doing so, hey, I would say whether that's a success or not, but I don't want to spoil nothing, so please forgive me. And there was actually a time in the series where he'd actually went toe to toe with one of the most powerful enemies that he's ever gone up against, which of course that being Merrick Ishtar. And in doing so, Merrick was actually in possession of what was called an Egyptian god card. I do apologize, folks, because this one might contain a little spoiler. Um, he actually had taken a full-fledged blast from the Egyptian god card itself, and he was still standing. I mean, even then, it sent shivers down Merrick's spine because he couldn't believe the fact that a human could stand up to an Egyptian god. But to me, it was in that moment where Joey had showed, his heart, his desire, his dedication, because he was wanting to bring down this villain. However, uh, due to the blast force and just the sheer damage, it unfortunately took out Joey before he could call his attack to end the duel against Merrick, and in doing so, it put him into a coma. But safe to say, he is doing very much better. And as you know, I won't spoil because I'm not that type of person. I apologize for the spoilers of tonight. I hope that you can forgive me. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream right there, folks, before my internet gives out on me one more time. Uh, I do apologize. I do appreciate you guys for coming to join me tonight. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you look forward to next week's episode because, as you know, it's going to be as epic as ever. I do appreciate you guys who have helped me to once again hit 60 subscribers. You are amazing, and you guys are blessed. Blessed. I am blessed to have you. And if you like, feel free to hit the follow button when it appears right there. Feel free to sample either one of these videos here when they do appear. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, lávese las manos, por favor, and be zen, huh? Peace.